It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Randy Johnson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low twos. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Mariners, center fielder Austin Jackson.
And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway. Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for Seattle.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And he lays off there 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball in the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled back. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball 2 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And a neck high fastball that time. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too high, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
The Astros, center fielder Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down. But a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
So digging in now, Michael Lee. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And Jackson will slide over to make the grab here, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Mike Zunino.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ready on 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Another 2-2 offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
Batting 8.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. And he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, number 3. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Baseman, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here it comes, 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 5th, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 3-0 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward. They continue to stay in good counts.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and the Astros are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second with 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have them in trouble.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. First and second now, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 put out. And now there are 2 gone. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here it is on 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Hernandez comes set. 1-1 on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 down, runners at first and second. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Moreland is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the 3rd inning in this one on MLB Network. Here's Peter Borges standing in, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Peter Borges.
First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Third inning, no score to this point. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
One 0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that's finally over for a strike. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 1-1 to Cano. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Hitter, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Jose Altuve in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, his first steal of the year, of course, and it comes here on opening day. Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. To second for one. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the
Brian
Mariners,
Chu. He'll start things
designated
out
hitter,
here in a tie ball
Brian
game.
Chu.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Two and one. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now Now at the plate, number 3 comes into
Leading off
this
the
at
fourth
bat
for the
0 for
Astros,
1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 3.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And Hernandez will go to first. Runner back standing. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here's the 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now a throw over. Back in standing. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Harrison would be next. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Josh Harrison stands in. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Two men are on with 2 men out. high in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Houston leads this one 1-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Chris Taylor.
Striding in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Lee has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Mike Trout.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, you can see here this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Check by Hernandez. The pitch looped out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. One and one, here it is. Tapper up the line. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready once again, number 3. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard on the ground to first. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Lee is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting, second baseman Robinson Cano.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. David Rollins is
Now
out from the
pitching for
bullpen
Seattle,
now as he'll get the call
number
here on
73,
opening day.
David Rollins.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Alejandro De Aza is on deck. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
The batter, left fielder Alejandro De Aza.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro De Aza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa in the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Working to keep them in the game here. And a changeup right down the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Brian Chu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian Chu.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Here it is on 3-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here comes the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here it comes, 1-0. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning, that's not bad. I'll take it all day.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Diaz under it, makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Runners on first with 1 down. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. David Hale gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Hale.
Striding in once again, Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Josh Harrison.
In there, strike 1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here it comes, 2-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Into the box, Michael Lee. And a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. To short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 2-0. Here's Peter Borges standing in.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Mariners,
2 thus far in
the
this
left
one.
fielder, number
Now
8,
action in the bullpen as their
Peter
closer starts
Borges.
to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, number 3.
Leading out for the
He's 0 for
Astros.
2 with a walk thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
Pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward third. There is Seager. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1
The
away.
catcher, number 17, Joe Mauer.
At the plate, Joe Mauer. Couple of walks for him thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He records his first double of the year here on opening day. A 1-0 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and one, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 delivery. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Borges is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cano.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Started that swing a bit too early.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
True.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Brett Cecil comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 43, Brett Cecil.
Brian Chu will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching carefully.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses. 2-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Deaza going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
First baseman, number 19, Mitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
0-2, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. High pop-up. Pujols is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Marte will come on now and pinch run here.
72.
So digging in now, Peter Borges. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Got the go-ahead run at third base. We got 2 outs. Let's see how this is going to unfold. Matt, this is getting really exciting. Who can come up with the clutch 2-out hit, or can he deliver the pitch he wants to in the clutch?
So striding forward now, Austin Jackson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two out, bases loaded. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 2-2. Marte will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 72.
Number 26 is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Here it comes. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 2-2 one more time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27.
So striding in, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Scooped up. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on its way, and a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Bounce to first. Pujols has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Cano awaiting the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line towards center field, and Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
In now, Brian Chu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch out, nothing doing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it gives the M's a 4-2 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
First baseman number 19, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Lined hard to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone.
Now
He got that one pretty
number
good.
26.
It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Your
Boone
attention,
Logan
please.
is out from the bullpen now
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
get the
Astros,
call here on opening
number
day.
48, Boone Logan.
Into the box now, number 26, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a tick behind for a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros 2. Kevin Jepson takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Into the box now, Michael Lee.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. The 0-2 home. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Mauer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back easily. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a little blooper to center. Marte onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Settling in now, Albert Pujols. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score today. David Hale claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kevin Jepson wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.